Hey everybody, it's me, Just Joyelle. I am still in a seated position. You get to see me in my lovely granny nightgown. Still have my boot on, still can't put 100% pressure on it. So I did want to do a kind of fabulous at 50 what I do as far as my makeup routine. It doesn't have a whole lot of steps. And it seems to work well for me with my skin tone, and these are the products that I have found that I like the best. Some of them you will have like heard of the name, and some of them are just like cheap things that I found on Amazon that I like the way they work and look. I am able to finally get in the shower and, you know, do all those things. It just takes effort. I am looking forward to the day when I can stand back in my bathroom with my lighted mirror and actually do my hair and my makeup. This is just air dried. I'm really excited to share my curly hair wash day routine with you guys. I think that it's a game changer. It was for me anyway. I mean, this isn't terrible, but it's definitely not what it could look like if I had the ability to do my whole curly girl, curly hair routine. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup. I don't know why, because it's nighttime and I can't go anywhere anyway, but I just wanted to do a quick video and I thought this one would be a good one to go with. So hopefully it works even though I'm not in front of my lighted mirror. So normally, I'm going to be honest, I don't wear foundation very often, but when I do, this is what I wear. It's the Laura Geller light to medium, and then I do apply it using a foundation brush. I like this better than the sponge, just because it kind of gets in the cracks and crevices a little better. So, but like I said, I do not wear foundation on a daily basis. Just kind of like when I'm going for the full face effect. Of course, my face is washed. I've already done my serums. I've already done my beef tallow moisturizer, and that's had enough time. Oh, and my eye cream as well, and that's had enough time to set in. So actually, before I do this and before I forget, this is a new step, which is why it's easy for me to forget. This is the Prime Lash Duo. I'm not sure how well it works yet. I just started it not too long ago. This is a eyelash growth serum, and then this is actually the mascara that's made for lengthening and volumizing aging eyelashes. So it's supposed to help them like look fuller and also help them grow fuller, especially when you add in the serum. So the serum I'm going to put on first, give it a hot minute to dry, and then I'll do the foundation. And it does say to put this along your lash line, but not to get it in your eye. So I'm going to do my best. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I am slowly healing, and that is fantastic. I go to the doctor again on Friday, so we'll see what the verdict is, but so far so good. Nothing's infected and everything seems to be healing up. Okay, so I'm going to do this annoying wafting now to try to dry this. So that I'm not just wiping it right off, because then what's the point? It has been beautiful here. Unfortunately, I have not been able to enjoy it since my surgery, but that's okay. My 50th birthday is coming up on July the 4th, and that is my goal, to be, even if I'm still in this boot, to be without the walker, and to be able to enjoy the family get-together that I have planned for Pennsylvania and my family and friends there. I do live in East Tennessee now, but everybody that I know and love, other than my coworkers, are all still back in Pennsylvania, including my daughters. So, alright, so there's the foundation. I just like to kind of go in and dot it around. And then make sure the eyes. And then, where did I put it? I'm sure there are people out there who are beauty and makeup experts who are going to look at my routine and cringe. That's okay. It works for me. I'm not a runway model. And I'm not a teenager. So if it makes me feel pretty and it works for me, doesn't break my skin out, I'm happy. I do try to include my ears just because this is a little darker than my natural skin tone. And I try to make sure I get in like the eyes and then all around the mouth so you don't have that white circle. And then with whatever's left, I like to go in and just kind of pat that in. And there we have it. This is, of course, a lot easier back in my bathroom standing up, but we are making do. All right, and then just rub that in. I'll wash my hands when I'm all done. Next step is, this is also Laura Geller. This is called Baked Balance and Brighten in medium. I believe it's supposed to be more of like a bronzer. I use it as a foundation. So, you know, like that's the gasp from all the beauty experts going, what are you doing? But it works for me. I buy these in a 3-pack on Amazon. Good old spongy, I don't know, powder putter on her. So, I did today look and see what my color palette is, just going off of the colors that I feel look the best on me. And it said I'm a spring, which surprised me because I thought it was a fall. But Okay. And as far as I can see, that's good. Like I said, this is the Baked Balance and Brighten in the color medium, and it is Laura Geller. I know it's hard to see, but that's what it is. Next up is my cheeks. This is my favorite Physicians Formula. It's called Blushing Natural or Blush Naturel multicolored blush. So, and it does come, let's see if I can get it to open because I don't normally use it. There we go. It does come with a little mirror and a little brush. I never use that part. I like to use my own brush for this, and you know, it's multicolored, but of course when you swirl it on your brush, the colors all mix. Tap, 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 and then yeah, I'm really missing my mirror. Okay. This is when the curls get in the way. Alright. So I think that's good. Now if I was actually getting ready to go out right now, if I felt up to going down my steps on my butt, which is what I have to do right now, I would definitely check this in the mirror to make sure, because, you know, the lighting isn't the best. But favorite eyeshadow brushes ever, and they're not expensive. I think it's Real Techniques is what they're called. They sell them at Walmart. I got this on Amazon. There's another one too, a smaller one than this one that I don't normally use. And then this one, of course, is the eyebrow brush. I just like to make sure that they're brushed, especially if I put foundation on, because they can get all wonky when you're rubbing it in. Let me know down below in the comments if you're starting to go gray and your eyebrows are following suit. Do you just let them like they are? It's maybe hard to see, but you know, I do definitely have gray in there. I've tried eyebrow, you know, an eyebrow pencil, and my daughters were like, so I don't know if it was just too dark, especially with, you know, I'm slowly letting myself go gray. It's been over a year now. So I mean, I definitely don't want to color them in gray. So if anybody that's watching has grays in their eyebrows, do you just leave them go? Do you have them dye? Do you use a eyebrow pencil? If you got a secret, I'd love to know it. But that is all I do right there. After my daughters so nicely told me, no, Mom, that looks really bad. But, you know, that's what our kids are for, right? And then this is just one of many that I have of these. This brand happens to be Julep. It's one of my favorites, but I love these cream eyeshadow sticks. They last all day. You can, I mean, this one's pretty dark. It's cocoa, but the lighter ones you can build. So if you put it on and you find that it's, you know, not showing up as bright as you like, you can also always go over it. And I like to do this and then this as the complementary. So we're gonna go in here. I really hope when I look at this in the mirror, I don't look like a clown. Okay, so, and then this is actually, you can't read it anymore because it's come off, but if you believe it or not, this is only $6.99 on Amazon, and it is called, the brand is Okerker, Okerker. When you go to my main page, and I will also post it in the comments down below, you'll see like it's called like an Amazon wish list. I didn't know how else to do it. I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know how to link certain products. So I just kind of put like it's under, I saw it on Amazon, and I just put all the things that I normally use, beauty wise, hair wise, body lotions, tanning lotions, as well as like supplements, vitamins, powders, all that stuff. It's all in there. Everything that I get from Amazon is in there. So this is in there, but it is called Okerker. And this actual color palette, and you'll see it is well loved and well used, is number 13. So that's just what they call it. It is from Korea, so I don't know what that says, but all right. And then my favorite eyeshadow brush. Since I did the cocoa, I'm gonna go in with this lighter. You'll notice I like sparkly. And I'm just going to kind of try to blend that cream in, and then also give a little sparkle to the rest of my eye. And then same thing on this side. Now some of those cream brushes, or cream shadows, sorry, depending on the brand, they do come with, like on the other end of this. Oh, here, this one does. It does have like a smudger, so if you wanted to, you know, if you got a little too much or you wanted to kind of smudge it in so it doesn't look like such a straight line, you can go ahead and do that. And you can also, like if you didn't get far enough down and there's a little white down there, you can do that as well. But, and then I'm going to go ahead in with the Prime Lash, the Lengthening and Voluming Mascara. Now I have been using the serum for 3 or 4 days. I have not used this yet. I don't have any reason to put makeup on right now because I'm not leaving the house until my foot surgery heals, but we're going to give it a go. So tuck this back, or else I'll have it in my hair. And try to do that thing, or not to do that thing where what is it about mascara that makes you just want to go as you're applying it? And I just realized I was doing it. So, apparently. Oh, and I don't know if you can tell, Genetically, I have horrible teeth. Everybody in my family does. My parents both had dentures by the time they were in their 40s. I do not have dentures, but every single one of my teeth has at least one filling. And I do have 2 implants, and I need a few more. But I have been taking the opportunity since I'm home from work on medical leave. I've been using the time to restart up my vitamins, my protein powders, and also I have been whitening my teeth. And you will see on that list that I'm going to put in the comments below, I did just get a new electric toothbrush, as well as, well, that sucks. As well as teeth whitening strips and peroxide toothpaste. So I have been using those. Today was day 6 for that. The bad part is no teeth whitening product will work on fillings. And like I said, and I'm not exaggerating, I have a filling in every single one of my teeth. So you would see, if you look closely, there is always going to be those spots that I can't do anything about. But, and then, yeah, it is what it is. But I do have 2 implants. I will never do it again unless it's for all of my teeth all at once, because that pain was horrendous. And it was like a deep bone pain, if you know what I mean. And if I ever did it again, it would be if my teeth got to the point where they needed so much work. I would just be like, take them all out and I'll just get, you know, implants and be done. Because doing it one tooth at a time, well, I did one up here and one down here at the same time, it was horrible. So, not to scare you if you're getting ready to get that done, but also I have a very low pain threshold. And then last but not least, if I was going out, I would put this on. I don't wear lip product very often. First of all, I vape, which I know I shouldn't, but I do. Nicotine. And so, I mean, it's just going to go straight onto here. And second of all, I drink constantly. So, you know, lip gloss lasts about 2 minutes for me. But just to show you, and this is NYX Butter Gloss, and it's called Bling. So you might notice a pattern. I do like sparkly things, so and this is buildable as well. I am not one for like a red lip color or anything like that, but there you go. So this is it. It's nothing crazy over the top, but if you see any areas where you think I would be able to improve, let me know. I will not be offended. But that is just what I do for, you know, an older person makeup routine. I hope you found this educational, and I hope that, you know, some of these brands, you give them a try, because like I said, after 49, almost 50 years, you've tried a lot of products, and these are the ones that I go back to all the time. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you in the next video.